Coming up next on SuperStation WTBS, it's Bing Crosby and Bob Hope on a musical adventure on the Road to Bali. Then the romance and drama of the Catlins. Right after, it's People Now with Bill Tush, and then Hazel. All right here on SuperStation WTBS.
Guess who?
Uncle Fred.
Oh, silly goose, it's Aunt Helen.
Hi, Aunt Helen. Are there roses in here?
Just you and me, Blossom. What's this you're eating? Velveeta slices?
Melted Velveeta slices. See? It makes them taste even better.
Raji, how'd you get to be such a little gourmet?
Years of practice.
Oh, years of practice.
Velveeta slices from Kraft. Taste even better melted.
When Gemini 4 first launched men into space, Tang instant breakfast drink went with them. Since then, people everywhere have launched the day with Tang. Because nothing fuels up your family like a nutritious breakfast in Tang. Tang has a fresh orange taste, a full day's supply of vitamin C in every glass. And it costs about 1/3 less than orange juice. From Gemini to the shuttle to Earth families. Great mornings have taken off with Tang. Launch your day with the goodness of Tang.
New and improved Ziploc presents Stanley Block. In an attempt to demonstrate how easy it is to close Ziploc storage bags with the new Easy Close Zipper, we've gotten Stanley Block, America's biggest klutz. He'll prove that anyone can close new improved Ziploc. There goes Stanley. He's zipping it. He's shaking it. He's done it. There's no better way to protect foods than with Ziploc bags, and now our new Easy Close Zipper makes it klutz-proof.
My late-night snack, autographed by Kraft.
My cheese sauce, autographed by Kraft.
This is the natural cheese, autographed by Kraft with this seal, J.O. Kraft Select. Not all cheddars and Colbys earn it. Only those whose texture and taste meet J.O. Kraft standards, famous since 1903.
My famous tacos, autographed by Kraft.
J.O. Kraft Select. Natural cheddars and Colbys, autographed by Kraft.
It's sweet, it's natural.
It's chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip granola clusters. Granola's answer to chocolate candy.
Sweet and natural.
Nature Valley takes chewy nougat, creamy caramel, toasty granola, and adds rich chocolate chips.
Sweet and natural.
No additives, no preservatives. It's chewy.
It's chocolate.
Chocolate chip granola clusters.
Sweet and natural.
100% natural. The Nature Valley way.
Thursday on the TBS Morning Movie. He couldn't believe it. His friends were shocked beyond belief. Gregory Peck is the man with $1 million. Then on Friday morning, Robert Preston stars in the touching story of a very special family, All the Way Home. And on Monday morning, don't miss Katharine Hepburn in the powerful, sensational drama, The Glass Menagerie. The TBS Daytime Movies, only on SuperStation WTBS.
From CNN Headline News, this is TBS Newswatch.
Lebanon's President Amin Jamal will meet with lawmakers on Capitol Hill today. Jamal has a breakfast date with the House Foreign Affairs Committee and a lunch date with the Senate Affairs Panel. And while Jamal prepares for talks with U.S. officials, new fighting is reported in Lebanon. Police say 3 people were killed this morning when artillery shells crashed into areas of Christian East Beirut. Meanwhile, the Israeli policy in Lebanon would have been a major topic in a meeting that was scheduled for next week between Israeli Prime Minister Begin and President Reagan in Washington. But the Israeli leader yesterday canceled the trip, citing what he termed personal reasons. Israeli newspapers are speculating that Begin's health might be failing, but there are some reports he will retire this Saturday on his 70th birthday. Sports after this.
Only one dressing can wear this label. Introducing Philadelphia brand dressings. Get into the thick of it. Get into all your favorite flavors, perfectly blended with real Philadelphia brand cream cheese. for a new line of dressings so thick, they cling to your salad. Get into the only dressings made with Philadelphia brand cream cheese. Get into the thick of it.
One more stretch and I'll drop. Beauty knows no pain. Here. What'd you do to this towel? Just washed it. What? It smells so fresh. What'd you use? Something new. A liquid softener? Nope. A tossing sheet? Uh-uh. Come on, everybody knows only a fabric softener gets a towel soft and fresh. So what'd you add? I didn't add anything.
New Bold 3 did. We added more fabric softener freshness. So now you get cleaning, softening, and static control. Plus more fabric softener freshness, all in one box.
New Bold 3. I thought you were pulling my leg. That's why we do aerobics. Oh, very good.
New Bold 3 Detergent Plus Fabric Softener. Now with more fabric softener freshness.
Come on, guys, shake a leg.
I can't. These cords are too stiff, Dad.
No socks?
They don't feel good. Do I have to?
I give up. I've tried lots of softeners, even the liquids. Not that new Downy. You really think it's that much better than the others?
New advanced formula Downy outsoftens all other fabric softeners, even other liquids. No other brand can touch new Downy softness.
You sure these are my cords?
Mm-hmm.
They're so soft. Feel soft.
New Downy softens best.
And smells good. Fresh.
April fresher than ever.
Thanks, Mom.
See? They love it.
Come on, guys.
New advanced formula Downy. The softness no other brand can touch.
Is this forked tail a technical advantage or a fatal flaw? The structure of this aircraft may cause it to shatter in the air. Are pilots aware of the dangers that might await them in the skies? CNN takes off to uncover the hidden hazards of the V-tail bonanza. A CNN special report Wednesday on the News Channel.
Be watching when those amazing Atlanta Braves blast away at the New York Mets. Today, 5:35 Eastern on SuperStation WTBS.
In sports, Atlanta's Fulton County Stadium proved to be a hitter's paradise again last night, but not for the New York Mets. Bob Horner lashed a 2-run double, Glenn Hubbard added a 2-run triple, and Jerry Worcester homered and added a run-scoring single to highlight a 7-run sixth inning that put the Braves over the Mets 11-7. In other NL scores, San Francisco beat the Cubs 4-3, Houston over Philadelphia 7-3. In the first game of a 2-game series, Pittsburgh beat Los Angeles 4-1, while the Dodgers beat the Pirates 3-2 in the second game. Cincinnati over Montreal 5-2, and St. Louis shut out San Diego 4-0. For Newswatch, this is Gwen Summers.
From CNN Headline News, this has been Newswatch.
Isn't this fun?
Dad, we forgot to patch the tent. Can we go home?
We're staying.
Dad, we forgot the bug spray. Can we go home?
We're staying.
Oh, no, we forgot the Miracle Whip salad dressing.
No Miracle Whip?
A sandwich just isn't a sandwich without the tangy zip of Miracle Whip salad dressing, the bread spread from Kraft.
We're going.
Want to know you're at your best? You want all the confidence you can get, just in case. Just in case. Just in case. Yeah. Aren't you glad you used style?
Confidence. It's all yours because you just can't get a better deodorant soap than America's favorite, Dial.
Just in case. Just in case. Yeah. Aren't you glad? Aren't you glad? Aren't you glad you used style?
Why the long face?
Mommy's mad.
How come?
Because I didn't brush my teeth yet.
And why is she mad at that?
Because
she only wants what's good for you. Come on. Now see this? Advanced formula Crest gives even more protection than the Crest we grew up on.
So?
So, Mommy knows you could get even fewer cavities than we did. Now, isn't she a meanie?
Yes.
With Crest, your kids could have even fewer cavities than you did.
Has Johnny changed his mind about divorcing his wife? Inquiring minds want to know.
I want to know.
Why isn't the White House welcome mat out for the Reagans' children? This week's National Enquirer tells you. Can you get jewelry that looks like $1 million for peanuts? How can you get people to do what you want?
It's in the Enquirer.
Why doesn't Dallas beauty Linda Gray have any dates? Find out in the Enquirer. Over 100 features for people with inquiring minds.
Like me.
Mrs. Burphy's never tried Charmin. Watch me get her.
What's this?
The cork slip and the Charmin. Haven't you ever tried it?
No. Is it soft?
Squeeze it.
It is soft.
And?
And cushiony.
And?
And squeezable.
Gotcha. See? Just squeeze the Charmin and I got you.
Charmin. The squeezing gets you, the softness keeps you.
These passengers are about to experience terror in the sky. Most will survive the disaster.
There was some movement from inside for a while, but we have no way of knowing who it was.
But can they survive the rescue?
Try to get us out, okay? We're not gonna die.
Flight to Holocaust, tonight on SuperStation WTBS.
From CNN Headline News, this is TBS Newswatch.
The Federal Aviation Administration is expected to announce a campaign to discourage airline hijackings. FAA officials have scheduled a news conference in Miami in which they are expected to announce additional security measures intended to prevent potential hijackers from boarding planes. An FAA spokesman says a series of TV announcements designed to scare off hijackers will begin in a few weeks. The announcement will warn of long prison sentences in Cuba for hijackers. Just this week, 2 planes were diverted to Cuba in 37 hours. Both hijackers were arrested by Cuban officials. Since the beginning of May, 8 U.S. flights have been hijacked. 2 members of Congress, Gary Studs of Massachusetts and Daniel Crane of Illinois, face formal reprimands from their House colleagues today as a result of admitted affairs with teenage pages. Some lawmakers are calling for harsher punishment. While the White House says the Salvadoran government is making progress toward human rights, former President Jimmy Carter will tell you otherwise. He calls the Salvadoran government one of the most bloodthirsty regimes around, and he wants President Reagan to refuse substantial military aid to El Salvador until its government agrees to hold free elections and end murders and persecution. Mr. Carter spoke to reporters yesterday in Tokyo. Sports after this.
Put your head on my shoulder. Hold me in your arms, baby.
These beautiful moments were made possible by Head & Shoulders, the shampoo for the 2 of you.
Put your head on my shoulder.
Richard spilled spaghetti sauce on my only mini dress. Men, this dry bleach I bought better work.
Honey, you need Clorox 2-0 fabric bleach.
Is it better?
There's nothing better for getting colors that cleanest.
How's it on spaghetti stains?
Clorox 2 strong enough to get out that tough stain. You'll see. No other dry bleach cleans better.
To get colors their cleanest, nothing beats the strength of Clorox 2.
Clorox 2 did it. See,
well, I thought you were mad at Richard.
Mom, that was hours ago.
Gainsburger's dog food has big news that makes me feel even better. A new low price. So for appointing yourself head babysitter, and for being such a patient, I feel even better giving you Gainsburger's, thanks to the new low price. And I'm glad they didn't change the quality. It's still made with the real beef you love. So for protecting us against things that go bump in the night, I'm giving you Gainsburger's more often, thanks to the new low price.
Down in the islands where the coconut grows is a secret to beautiful skin that only Camay knows.
Camay took exotic coconut oil and created a leading beauty bar like no other, with 1/2 creamy coconut soap to give you rich lather for skin that feels beautifully soft all over.
Skin so soft you love to touch. She's Camay all over.
Discover Coconut Camay for soft, beautiful skin.
People who have to watch the news on other networks don't always get to watch the news. But people who have cable news network always get to watch the news. Because cable news network is always on, 24 hours a day, with more news in more depth than all the other TV networks combined. If you can't get cable news network where you live, contact your cable operator today and tell him you don't ever want to miss the news again.
In sports in the American League, last night, Kansas City beat Toronto 6-2. The White Sox lost to Cleveland 5-4. For Newswatch, this is Gwen Summers.
From CNN Headline News, this has been Newswatch.
Well, the things you learn at family reunions.
What's that, cousin?
Oh, well, you use Velveeta. Oh, I know. But that's what our moms used. Don't you cook with natural cheeses?
Well, what do you think goes into Velveeta?
It's cheddar and other natural cheeses, milk and other wholesome ingredients, all carefully balanced in the Velveeta process. It melts smoother, cooks easier than any chunk cheese alone.
You really know your cheeses.
It's all in this little yellow box.
Right now, save 25% on every kid's winter coat in stock during Sears preseason sale. Choose from ski jackets, parkas, storm coats, quilted coats. Terrific values, like Sears Best Jackets for boys and girls, now just $29.99. For little kids, $26.99. Coats for big kids, coats for little kids. All 25% off during the preseason winter coat sale. Right now at Sears.
It's time I told you about melted Velveeta slices. What's there to know about? Plenty. For one thing, they taste even better melted. Unbelievable. Since they melt just right, they're great when you feel like sharing. Thanks, Raj. Be careful. It's an acquired taste. Oh? How'd you acquire it? My mom gave it to me.
Velveeta slices from Kraft taste even better melted.
Good afternoon, sir. Just fill out this registration form, and I'll need your credit card.
I don't have a credit card. I was turned down.
Will you put this on your credit card, miss?
Well, may I pay by check, please?
Of course. But I'll still need your credit card for identification.
I don't have a credit card. I was turned down.
If you've ever been embarrassed because you've been turned down for a credit card, call this number. Get the help you need to receive your own Visa or MasterCard credit card. Call Time Saver. They'll make all the arrangements. You'll never be turned down because you don't have credit, because you're too young, or because you rent. Pay a one-time fee of $25, which is completely refundable if you don't get the credit you want. Don't ever be embarrassed again. Call now and get your own Visa or MasterCard credit card.
Call Time Saver at 1-800-453-7000.
Next on The Catlins, Powell forces Jennifer to incriminate herself.
You will tell everyone that Robert was a liar, and he deserves to die.
As Memphis is called to testify against her, and Powell tries to eliminate Roger.
Rough day, old sport.
Don't miss the next episode of The Catlins, Wednesday morning at 11:05 or Wednesday night at 11:35 on SuperStation WTBS.
From CNN Headline News, this is TBS Newswatch.
Lebanon's President Amin Jamal will meet with lawmakers on Capitol Hill today. Jamal has a breakfast date with the House Foreign Affairs Committee and a lunch date with the Senate Affairs Panel. And while Jamal prepares for talks with U.S. officials, new fighting is reported in Lebanon. Police say 3 people were killed this morning when artillery shells crashed into areas of Christian East Beirut. Meanwhile, the Israeli policy in Lebanon would have been a major topic in a meeting that was scheduled for next week between Israeli Prime Minister Begin and President Reagan in Washington. But the Israeli leader yesterday canceled the trip, citing what he termed personal reasons. Israeli newspapers are speculating that Begin's health might be failing, but there are some reports he will retire this Saturday on his 70th birthday. Sports after this.
My late-night snack, autographed by Kraft.
My cheese sauce, autographed by Kraft.
This is the natural cheese, autographed by Kraft with this seal, J.O. Kraft Select. Not all cheddars and Colbys earn it. Only those whose texture and taste meet J.O. Kraft standards, famous since 1903.
My famous tacos, Autographed by Kraft.
J.L. Kraft Select. Natural cheddars and Colby's, autographed by Kraft.
Keeping your floors shining clean is easier than ever with the one and only Roll-O-Matic mop. For wringing, just flip the lever. The rollers do all the work. Your hands never touch the dirty water. Even if the kids track mud all over your just mopped floor, you can clean up fast and easy with the Roll-O-Matic. But the remarkable Roll-O-Matic mop keeps getting better. Look, 2 new sponge heads have been created especially for the Roll-O-Matic. A waxing head that spreads wax evenly without streaking, and a scrubbing head for cleaning carpets. And thanks to its improved design, now you can change heads in just seconds. Simply press these lever rods inward to disengage the hooks, then lift the mop head out from between the rollers. In every family, accidents are bound to happen. But the Roll-O-Matic's unique sponge head is always soft and absorbent to clean up even the messiest spills. So get the original Roll-O-Matic mop today. Satisfaction guaranteed or your money back.
The Roll-O-Matic mop, available at all Eckerd, Winn-Dixie, Sears, Ace Hardware, and Kmart, Ben Franklin, Woolworth, participating True Value Hardware, V&S Variety Stores, and other fine stores.
She came right out and told me my teeth were yellow from smoking.
I didn't want to embarrass him, but he did get the Topol.
When smoke from one cigarette can leave a stain like this, imagine what a pack a day can do to your teeth. Topol is formulated to help remove ugly yellow tobacco stains, yet Topol cleans gently enough to be used every day.
Topol is kind of expensive compared to regular toothpaste.
Oh, but compared to what cigarettes cost.
Your teeth are so much brighter now.
Yeah.
Topol, smoker's tooth polish.
Why do so many people now turn to cable news network for their news?
It's on 24 hours a day.
It gives me the news quick and fast. No beating around the bush. It's there all the time.
CNN is always there when you need the news.
Gives you such full coverage.
Cable news network delivers the news in more depth.
They're accurate, they're concise.
It's great. I love it.
For millions of people, CNN is the news. Cable's most important network. Turn to CNN on your system or contact your cable operator to get it.
In sports, Atlanta's Fulton County Stadium proved to be a hitter's paradise again last night, but not for the New York Mets. Bob Horner lashed a 2-run double, Glenn Hubbard added a 2-run triple, and Jerry Worcester homered and added a run-scoring single to highlight a 7-run sixth inning that put the Braves over the Mets 11-7. In other NL scores, San Francisco beat the Cubs 4-3, Houston over Philadelphia 7-3. In the first game of a 2-game series, Pittsburgh beat Los Angeles 4-1, while the Dodgers beat the Pirates 3-2 in the second game. Cincinnati over Montreal 5-2, and St. Louis shut out San Diego 4-0. For Newswatch, this is Gwen Summers.
From CNN Headline News, this has been Newswatch.
Harold.
Only one dressing can wear this label. Introducing Philadelphia brand dressings. Get into the thick of it. Get into all your favorite flavors, perfectly blended with real Philadelphia brand cream cheese. For a new line of dressings so thick, they cling to your salad. Get into the only dressings made with Philadelphia brand cream cheese. Get into the thick of it.
The landscape of your laundry. It's splattered, dripped, and rubbed with stains. Grass stains, blood stains. But there's a remarkable laundry detergent that gets them out. Era Plus. The Plus is stain cleansing protein. Protein because many tough stains are made of protein. And protein gets out protein stains. Grass, blood, and many more. Put Era Plus on stains. Add a quarter cup to clean the whole wash. Nothing gets out every stain, but you'll be amazed how Era Plus gets out some of the toughest. Era Plus gets out stains with the surprising cleaning power of protein.
Writing is a coffee lover's dream. That page took 4 cups. Of course, I drink High Point decaffeinated. I can do without caffeine. So can you. But flavor, never. Delicious. You see, High Point has a special way of capturing flavor. Deep brewed flavor. That's what every coffee lover wants, right? Deep brewed flavor. I think you'll really go for it.
Deep brewed flavor makes High Point the coffee lover's decaffeinated.
You're gonna love it.
Club sandwich, heavy on the Miracle Whip salad dressing.
No Miracle Whip.
No Miracle Whip today.
Oh, no. Well, I'll have the soup.
Yeah.
Ham on rye, Miracle Whip salad dressing on both sides.
No Miracle Whip today.
Oh, no. Well, I'll have the soup.
A sandwich just isn't a sandwich without the tangy zip of Miracle Whip salad dressing, the bread spread from Kraft.
We're out of Miracle Whip.
Oh,
And we're out of soup.
Oh, and he's looking at Wendy, our camera girl. Hey, we're here in Hollywood. Invite you to join us on our next show, and our guest will be Al Jarreau in a recently taped interview. Superstar manager Jay Bernstein, Justine Bateman from Family Ties, Christopher Holder from The Young and the Restless. And by the way, we have a lot of other good things coming up, so we hope you'll stay with us all week on People Now. Wendy.
Enjoy People Now with Bill Tush. Weekdays at 11:35 Eastern, 8:35 Pacific Time on SuperStation WTBS. Coming up next on SuperStation WTBS, follow the continuing story of the Catlins. Then, the stars of Hollywood come out on People Now with Bill Tush. Right after, she's one of a kind. She's Hazel. Right here on SuperStation WTBS.